My name is Kevin Resendiz, and this is my junior exhibition. Some events that shaped the way I am and helped me create my goals would be being around my family and learning about crimes that happen in America. My family is from Mexico, and they left their country at a young age, and in doing that, they never reached college education. My mom, she had to drop out of high school to work to help her family with money, and meanwhile, my dad did finish high school. He never got to reach college education because he also had to drop out and help his family with money. I have 3 older brothers. Elliot, my oldest brother, he was forced to leave. He was a troubled kid and never even finished high school, so he left when he was 16. My second oldest brother, Jesus, he graduated high school, but he started college but never finished. He dropped out the second semester. My third oldest brother, Anthony, he took a gap year to become a Marine, but he plans on going back. So they led to my goal to be the first Mexican American in our bloodline to be the first college graduate. Another thing that led to another goal of mine would be learning about crimes. Learning about the aspects of it, the aggressive parts, the cold cases, the missing cases, always made me wonder why, who did it, and what happened. It has led to my goal to major in criminal justice. In my time of early college, we were open to new environments and assignments, and I've realized that some do affect you. Out of all the things I've done, one experience that was really significant to me was during freshman year. My godmother's family and I volunteered at the Shepherd's Table in Conway during Thanksgiving to serve plates of food and give them to the homeless people or people who had nowhere to go. When we were serving the food, we met many people and even engaged in conversations. I didn't catch his name, but this one gentleman really surprised me. At first, he seemed like he was well off in life and was pretty well known, but when he told us about his situation, we learned that he was actually lonely and he had nowhere to go. This stuck with me because I can make assumptions about people based on looks, but it doesn't always mean that they're correct. And I want to continue indulging myself into different events that involve talking to new people and also find services where I can begin working on public speaking. Some accomplishments that I am proud of would be getting accepted into early college, and that's because out of the hundreds of applicants, I was one of 100 to get accepted. Another accomplishment is that I continue to attend early college despite the challenges that came with being here. Some of those challenges being the stress, managing college work with high school work, also mixing that in between with having a personal life, and being in the middle of COVID-19. Being able to balance it was hard, but with time, I learned new ways that helped me despite the obstacles. My final accomplishment is a personal accomplishment, and that is that compared to when I first came to early college to now, I have become more healthy and I'm continuing to do so. It takes time to get used to something and learn how to deal with it, but with time, it gets easier, and the rewards can make the struggle worth it. An extracurricular activity that made the most significant impact on me would be student council. I was on student council since I was in freshman year, and in sophomore year, I was elected as vice president for the 21-22 school year. When I was first in student council, I was lost with where we were supposed to be at and what we were supposed to do. But as time went by, I started getting the hold of it, and I worked my way up to the point where I was starting to get put in positions where I had to take responsibility in leading groups. So with that, I learned new skills, and I plan to put myself in environments where I can take those skills that I learned and work my way up to being a leader again. And post-secondary goal is to take a gap year after high school and then go to college, such as USC, ENMU, and if not those, then CCU, to continue studying criminal justice to become a detective. As I am going to be a senior next year, I need my SMART goals. My first SMART goal is to do better academically in all my classes in order to pass with a B or higher, and especially in criminal justice. I intend on doing this from the beginning of the senior year by putting more effort into studying the material, asking the necessary questions, putting in the work, and asking for help when I need it. My secondary SMART goal is engage in more activities that relate to my future profession and begin to get more hands-on experience in the job field. I plan on doing that by the beginning of senior year also, and taking at least 10 minutes or so to do more research into finding services to get those skills and become more prepared. Doing my junior exhibition, I realized that I've come far and I'm still continuing to do so, despite setbacks like a pandemic, stress, or at home stuff. I plan on doing even better my senior year and making it my best year, academically and personally.